Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. Got £500 worth of £2 to go through to hopefully fill my album up, but need to sort something first, put something right or wrong from the last episode. So you might have seen Lady M, she butted in and decided to take over an episode last week for me, and she did very well. She found 5 coins for the book. She really found 6 because she missed Squirrel Nutkin. So you'd be pleased to know that Squirrel Nutkin is now firmly in the warren. No, that'll be rabbits. In the tree? Don't know. What do you call a squirrel's house? Anybody know what you call a squirrel's house? I don't know. But he's squirreled away in the book, so don't worry. So it was 6 that she found. She did absolutely amazing last week on the 50p hunt. But that squirrel wrong has now been righted. Now, this episode is going to be £2, and it will be for the next couple of weeks because I've been able to get £1,160 worth of £2 coins. So I'm going to split them into 2 halves, and the plan is that if the first half, so the first £500, if they're rubbish or not very good, I'm going to bring out the bonus bungle bag and do the other 160. So you might get a £660 hunt this week. If not, next week I'll open it regardless because I need to film them both back to back to get the money back in the bank. Time is pressing. I'm red hot. It's boiling in the magic studio. I've had to shut the doors because the dog next door is making noise. So anyway, I'll crack on. So it's £2. This is the £2 book. I need all of the Commonwealth games. I need the Olympics from 1908. Well, it's 2008, but you know what I mean. Robert Burns, King James Bible. Mary Rose, need the Olympic Rio handover. The London Underground Train, a 2015 Britannia, a Magna Carta, and a World War I Navy Centenary. We've got everything else, got a few oddities in the back as well, some fakes and some not intended for circulation, so it'd be nice to pull one of them as well, but I really want to get something for the album, and it would be amazing if we could get a Commonwealth, but let's see. So this is it, £500 bag. It's not sealed, the rolly-over bag's inside. I've got to get what I'm given from the post office. These face cam hunts that I upload on a Sunday are really just a bonus hunt. They're not part of the normal schedule because of course it's normally myself and Lady M that do these together. But these are just a little bonus bungle episodes if you like. And if is anybody interested in how there's an absolutely amazing start. I was going to say, is anybody interested in how and why I started this series? And if the answer was yes, you might just have to hang on because we've got there a King James Bible. And yowza, is that a fantastic coin. What a start. Let's hope this is the start of things to come. As Sir Pootington has just walked in, so you might have heard him kind of snort like a pig there. So this is a cracking find. Value-wise, I might get a £5 for it, given that it's under £1 million mintage and it's pretty scarce, although it's not in the greatest condition. But so it's a lovely value, but worth more to me to be able to go into the book. So if that is anything to go by, we are in for an absolute cracker, an absolute belter of a hunt. Or have we peaked too early with that plum find? I hope not, because if that's not the plum find, flipping heck, what kind of coins are we going to find? There's a Brunel Arches. I guess it means I can definitely confirm I will not be opening the bonus bag. It is certainly not required in this hunt. So it will just be the usual £500 worth of 50p's. 50p's of £2. That's a very thin bag, that's been well used. Right, oh hang on, I was going to say I'll speed up, but we'll just hang on for this Charles Dickens. Just a face value coin, unfortunately, that one. But it's always nice to get a little bit of variety. Right, that's the end of that bag, and I'll speed up a little bit now until I have something interesting to show you. Okay, so we've got an active union, and that'll be more than a speed up. Anything, well, I'll tell you what, let me just show you the active union, and then I'll show you, I did get this Charles Dickens, but I carried on. I didn't slow things down because we'd already found one, so I thought it wasn't worth slowing things down. So let me explain how and why I want to slow down and why sometimes it might be a speed up and sometimes it might be a cut, like a fade away and back in again. But right after I've showed you the St. Paul's, the Magnanimity coin, And we've got a few commemoratives in here by the looks of it. We've got a golden guinea. Have I got a golden guinea? Probably. Have I got a Trevor's Terrific? Trevific? Richard Trevific, the steam locomotive. Not sure. There is the Brunel selfie, the portrait, little mini set there with the arches. There is a, are these all commemoratives? Ooh, they might be. This is another Act of Union. Guy Fawkes. I tell you what, is this the sign of things to come? Another Brunel. Awesome. Where if we just put it, there we go. Oh, London Underground. No, London Underground. What? Sorry, it's really hot in here and I'm under pressure as well. I've got to get this film, the next one film, like the week after's film, so that because Lady M's due any minute. She's going to get in and I need to go to work, and the Lady M's going to take these back to the bank and then get the next lot of coins for our usual hunts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So time is precious. Anyway, that is a brilliant find. Top of the pops. Silver find, 1.6 million. The Great Fire of London. This one is not so much a find. This a good find. This is a Tron Helmets, a Navy Army, Army Centenary, and another Golden Guinea. So that was a cracking bag, all commemoratives, and face value wise, I think the Golden Guinea probably get £3 for a Golden Guinea, I would imagine, and definitely £3 or £4 for the Great Fire of London, and all the £2 coins are undervalued if you ask me. Oh, these look lovely as well. Ooh, panic there. That's a really good condition of act of the abolition of the slave trade. And I thought, is it the one that's not intended for circulation? It's got more of a smooth finish, and the DG for, is it David Gentleman, I think, who designed the coin? But no, it is just the standard variation. Yep, there's definitely more commemoratives to be had. Get in. There is an Act of Union, another St. Paul's, another Brunel portrait, Brunel the man, selfie thereof, another St. Paul's. I thought I'd seen it. I thought that was an Olympic. I thought an Olympic was coming there. It looked a little bit like Rio. But oh, there's another Great Fire of London. Yes. Get in. I thought that one was a Rio, but it's not. It's the DNA double helix. I thought I'd just seen this a little bit here. A kind of strand of the deoxyribonucleic acid. Lady M told me that. But it is DNA. Nice coin, I love that one. The variety is unbelievable. There we get Florence Nightingale, another Charles Dickens, and another Charles Dickens. Class. I love it when you get this kind of variety. Right, crack on. So the editing, I was going to tell you about the editing. And what I do is obviously I'll try and not do too much talking. Although I think I've failed miserably again in this hunt. And when I'm not talking and we're in between finds, we'll do a speed up. Now if that speed up's going to take longer than 10 seconds, I'll do a cut. So in our normal hunts, where there's Lady M and I doing our 50p and £2 hunts, I very, very rarely put a cut in and chop a bit of the video out, because it would be unusual for us to go more than 20 seconds, because it's speed up, it's doubled, so I get to 10. So one, it would be unusual for us to go 20 seconds with either one of us finding something or one of us talking. So I can get away with speeding up, so I don't need to put any cuts in. And it's not an exact science, it might be 11 seconds, or sometimes I think 10 seconds is a long time, so it's not an exact science, but ultimately if there's a small gap between finding a coin or talking, I'll speed it up. If there's a big gap, then I cut a bit out and fade in and out. So you get more fade in and out with the £2 hunts, because one, I'm pulling double duty, there's only me, so I'm only going through half the amount of coins. There's another Army Centenary, so it takes me twice as long to go through them. So if it takes twice as long, then you're going to find it's still the same amount of finds, but it takes me twice as long to get through. So there's more cuts because Lady M's not here doing it along with me. And also, I generally don't have that much to say, because Lady M and I tend to bounce off each other, of course, or say something which then sparks another conversation. So hence more jump cuts. That was a Brunel Arches. That was nothing too exciting. This is comedies by the looks of it coming here, because I think I've seen all the world's a stage around the outside. for this. Another Brunel Arches. Doing alright for them. Shame they're only worth £2. And there's the comedies. Loads of them around these days now. Comedies just over 4 million. I think is it the scarcest comedy? The comedies, tragedies and histories. Histories is definitely the most common. The one with the skull on. The skull on. The one with the crown on is the most common. And then I think it's tragedies and then comedies. There is another 150 years of nursing. Florence Nightingale. And another Brunel. So it's not surprising. I can't remember the mintage figures of the Brunels, but they're in and around 8 million. Give or take a coin or two. That's £10 million worth St Paul's. Because no £2 hunt is complete without the St Paul's. Because there's just so many in circulation. You always find one, or almost always. There is that histories I was talking about, the crown. The hollow crown on the outside. Oh, that fits nicely right next to that comedies. That'll do. Now there's a nice one. There is Robert Burns. Not sure whether I've got this in this book. I can't remember. I must do better trying to remember. I also found another Brunel portrait in that last round as well, but I didn't stop because it keeps the video a bit shorter and we'd already found one, so I didn't stop. So that was a Tron Helmets. There is another Florence Nightingale. I know that's one of Lady M's favourite coins, probably a favourite £2 coin, and another histories as well. Okay, 5 bags left to go. So it's unbelievable doing these on my own. Just like get to go through so many coins. So exciting. So there is a Shakespeare Tragedies. That is the Shakespeare triple complete. Also got these two during the speedy up / cut out there. Exciting, and there's some more to come here. I don't think I'm going to have time to tell you about. I told you about the editing. What was the thing I was going to do? Oh, about how these episodes came about, how this series, these Sunday nights when I upload them, these solo series came about. So I'll have to keep that till next time, I think, because I'm going to be nearly done. More crowns. So 2 bags left to go. So I'd just like to, I suppose, while I've still got you as a captive audience with 2 bags left to go, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Thanks for watching. Please stick a like on the video if you like it, a thumbs up, it lets me know you care. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and do leave us a comment as well about what you think of this hunt or things in general. There's another different commemorative. There is a Trinity House. That would be a silver find on our normal mat, or on our £2 mat I should say, because the mintage is under 4 million and it's a silver find. Again, it might be worth about £3 if it was in nice condition. And there is another Shakespeare history. Sorry if you can hear Tech Guy in the background. He's on his computer game upstairs. All the windows are open because it's boiling. Right, there we go. That's that done. Let's see what we need for the book, because I think there's going to be a few, I think. So no Commonwealths, unfortunately. King James Bible, definitely. Robert Burns, there's 2. Didn't have a World War I centenary. You didn't have a Tron Helmets, really? Flipping heck! I can't believe that. Right, I'll get them into the book. Okay, they're in the album. This is a proper £2 hunt. This, I love it. Loads of different commemoratives, a few keepers. Some of the album are fantastic. What a good time I've had filming this. So I've got a Navy centenary, which I'm amazed at. I can't believe I didn't have a Navy centenary. The amount that we've been finding on our normal £2 hunts, but I guess that's just the way it goes. So we got that one. The Robert Burns, it's relatively common, so I'm glad we got that one. And of course, the absolute top of the pops. Top find is not on that page. It's on the same page. It's right there. It's there all ahead. I thought it was on the first page. Sorry, it's so hot in here. And there it is. Not in very good condition, but who cares about that? It's in the book. It's the King James Bible. Less than 1 million minted. Absolutely top of the pops. Top find. So thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned next week and I'll tell you all about how I got started on this little series if I haven't told you already. That's if I don't melt. Anyway, Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.